not say he's definitely like when it comes to basketball players, he might be on the lower end of the spectrum, but it's like for us to say that he's not mentally tough, I think that's like kind of discrediting his ability. Because like I said, you have to be mentally tough to be a professional athlete.
If you're not tuning in, Out of the Berg podcast is back. Oh, wait. Huh? Well, Shamar, what'd you say?
He just went pop, pop.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. But we're back. And live in action. Like I ask every week, how's your week been?
All right, it's been cool. You know, homework, math,
that
other stuff. You know,
yeah,
same old. Mostly. I guess it's gonna be same old for a while now. But you know,
I feel you. What about you, Shamar?
Been all right. I mean, yeah, like Chris said, I mean, same old. Just a lot of schoolwork trying to get done. Almost on my first term of grad school, you know.
Hey,
yeah. Hey, don't go to grad school.
Like that.
Hey, what's the time?
Life lessons right there.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. My week been same old. I mean, chiropractor and just work. Yeah, nothing much. Nothing new. Working chiropractor 3 times a week, and yeah, but nothing new. Just same old with me. So, you know, but I know there was a couple things happened this week. There was an outage on Facebook and Instagram. That was funny because people got exposed for being addicts.
Really?
Yeah, people really are addicted to Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. People are really addicted.
See, well, I'm proud of myself because I got on that morning. I think I like because it was Tuesday when it went out. I think.
Yeah, Tuesday.
And that Monday you had posted the picture, but I just didn't go on to like it, so I went on that morning to like it, and I think I put it on my story. And then after that, I didn't get on until like maybe like 9:00 that night. And then I'm like, my dad was asking me about this outage on Instagram or whatever, or Facebook. And I was just like, what are you even talking about? I have no idea. That I'm looking on then I see it on the news talking about I was out for several hours. Crazy.
Yeah, so right before this happened, like literally right before, we're having in the group chat. You know, the people that know, y'all are in there, but y'all at times aren't as active as I am. There was an argument that was being had about a guy that went up to a girl. I'll send the video. It's a guy that went up to a girl, an older lady, and he asked about, he just tried to shoot his shot, but then she said she had a boyfriend, and then he asked, well, are you married? And she said, no. Well, you're not really a thing, slap me the number. And then she bit on that and slid him the number. Mind you, she's an older lady. And me and an undisclosed name, you can guess who. Somebody was on my side. I'm not gonna say his name, but an undisclosed person was arguing with me about how, he's not mad at what the dude did. And me, I thought the dude was a sucker for doing that. This is my opinion. Like, you press on a lady like that, you're a sucker. Right in the middle of that conversation, the outage happened. And then we were like, somebody's take, and you can guess who, caused IG and Facebook to, have a outage for several hours. We're joking about that, but yeah, that's what happened at that time. But yeah, I mean, but it did expose some addicts though. But I mean,
Dan, I have a question for you. Was the person that disagreed with you light skinned? Just asking for the people.
You know what's funny? The person in the video that shot his shot at the lady, he was light skinned.
Wow.
I know. I don't care. I don't care about the video. I'm asking in the group chat. I want to know.
You know he's gonna bring it back.
You see, the person, I don't know if he identifies as light skinned, but at times he has takes that are very that. I don't know. The person I'm talking about, Chris, you would know more. Is he light skinned or not? Because I don't know.
I think I do know who you're talking about. No, he's not light skinned.
Who is y'all talking about? Hold on, wait. Now I'm confused.
All right, I'll put it in the chat. I will put it in the chat.
Yeah. Just type it. But I feel like I know. Who, okay, he is light skinned.
Oh, yeah. I guess so.
It's not.
Yeah. Okay. I
think you thought it was this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Wow.
I thought it was the first person, but it was like. Mm-hmm. Okay. No, when you say he's not light skinned, I'm like, hold on, wait. I thought he was.
Yeah, I don't know if he is. I make jokes all the time, and he don't really. Well, he'd be defending them, but he don't defend it as if he's mad. He defends it as if I'm going at them. I don't know what he identifies as. I quietly don't care.
He is light. Maybe he's not light skinned. He's lighter than me. That's lighter. That's light skinned.
Listen, I don't care if he's offended. Honestly, I'm gonna still do the damn jokes. But that's neither here nor there. But. To me, regardless of his skin color, doing that is a sucker move, but that's just me, But y'all were part of that combo, and y'all didn't need to be because it was just,
No, I can't keep up with that chat, man. Y'all be throwing up like 100 messages in a minute. I'd be like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's too much reading for me.
Even me, who I get active in there, sometimes, it could be World War III, 4 in there. Yeah.
It do be a lot.
It could be a lot. But speaking of a lot and things happening, as we spoke about last week, Robert Kelly has been indicted and he's going to be sentenced next year. Well, YouTube decided to take down his channels, and it sparked a debate. And me and Chris kind of got into it last week about this. Can you separate the artist from the art? Now, I think me and Chris gave our opinions. I want to know what Shamar thinks. I want Shamar to kick this one off. I think he might have an interesting take. I want to know what he thinks first. I want to see what he thinks.
Now, Robert Kelly, he's a bad man. Horrible individual. Robert Kelly. R. Kelly. He ain't do nothing wrong. Makes great music. Is a man of the people.
You know what? Stop right there. Not to interrupt you. I think I'm not the one that's gonna be disagreeing or arguing this time. I think because based on what me and Chris had the conversation we had last time. But keep going on. Keep it up. Go.
No, I'm joking. In reality, I mean, in most situations you can. Like, I think, but this one's a weird one where it's not like he wrote his own music. So all the songs, like, that's him. It's not he had like a writer that was writing music for him. It's not like you have like your Missy Elliott that writes for Beyonce, Like Beyonce just performed this song. So it's like in that aspect, like if that was a situation, let's say, you could separate the artist from the music because like, all right, Beyonce didn't write that. Somebody else wrote that and Beyonce just performed it. But R. Kelly, on the other hand, he was writing his shit. So all of those sexual shit, I mean, we don't know what, well, I guess we do know what was going through his mind at this point. So in like kind of just figure out when the songs came out too. It's like, it's a little, like, it's not good. It's not good on him. So I think in this situation, you can't really separate the artist from the music. But in most like situations, I feel you can as long as they don't write their own music.
Okay, yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think
it does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think I'm at that. At first, man, like R. Kelly makes really good, regardless of I'm just talking about his music. I'm not talking about the person, but like as a music guy, he makes really good music on whatever he talks about. But it's like, there's things he's thrown in there, especially with the sexual songs you said, Shamar, where it's like, all right, this nigga got a problem. And then to double back and do gospel music and then to do club music and to do all of that, I don't know. You know, like yeah, this situation you can't really do that. Like I get it with Bill Cosby, I get it with Chris Brown, I get it with like other artists, but with this guy, it's like, yeah. I don't know if I agree about removing his channel, but because I'm always like, let the consumer consume what they want. I'm not in that. I don't think you should take away, but give people that choice. But it's like I'm not gonna like be listening to this stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, but at the same time, you gotta remember, like, though there may be consumers for said R. Kelly music on YouTube, at the same time, it's not like they taking all the music of R. Kelly off of YouTube. They taking his channels down.
Yeah, well,
and so like it push comes to, like, I think we all know, if you really want to see something on YouTube or on the internet, you can find it. It's not hard.
Yeah, it's not hard at all. Like many people probably repost his music videos.
Yeah,
which I feel like that's the only thing that's really taken out is just music videos.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you there's probably at least 10 to 50 fake channels for R. Kelly right now being put up.
Yeah. I went to check myself because I was like, oh, they took his shit down. Like when I went and checked, so they took down the R. Kelly Vivo thing and then the R. Kelly official one. So when you click R. Kelly, you still see the songs in the YouTube audio joints, but it was still found like the Ignition video posted by somebody like 15 years ago.
Yeah.
So I mean, push come to shove, but I mean, I get why they're doing it. You know, I'm still a little bit like, do you remove his channel? I get it. I get the move, but I don't know if I 100% agree. But, you know, I can't really, you know, I Believe I Can Fly is probably the only song I would listen to. That's about it. Everything else, I don't know if it's like, and maybe Step in the Name of Love. If I hear that, I'm not gonna like be like, oh, turn it off. But I don't know if I would like stance to that. You dig? Like but that's just me. But but yeah, I mean, yeah, I thought this would get you and you and Chris to like, because Chris was really like last week. Chris was on that like, I ain't playing with this nigga. Like, oh
yeah, no, cause I mean, like my whole thing was like separate the art from the artist. Is just like, I understand like for some people, like they have like a line where it's just like, okay, for you I won't separate, but for you I will. For me, it's just like if I have to even have that thought, I'm just not gonna have that. I'm not gonna have that deliberation with myself. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? If I even have to have that, I have to be putting that mindset for you, I'm just not gonna listen to you.
Okay. I mean, I think with me, and this shouldn't shock people. Like I think me and you, like, we kind of agreed there, but like with the Chris Brown, that's where I still took the stance of I would still listen to the music, but I just don't like you as a man. Like, but if you, Chris, don't want to play his music, I ain't even gonna hit you on that. Like
I mean, it's not like I was ever like bopping Chris Brown like that anyway, so it's no big loss for me.
Yeah, fuck that light skin. Don't worry, Peter, I'll say it for you.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's usually what I do, but, well, Shamar, thank you.
Hey, I was speaking for you. You were trying to hold it in. I saw it.
I mean, that's, like, honestly, like, just to keep it real, it's a little bit about him being light-skinned, but really it's just the behavior that I don't like about him. But he has a daughter now and a son. Maybe he's changed. God bless him.
Maybe.
God bless him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not on. He's done too much for me.
If he's actually changed, then maybe I'll re-advise my stance on him.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll re-advise because that dude done took. If I tell you personal stories about what he's, it's probably a joke. There's a lot of jokes I can make about this, but let's move on. Let's move on. Speaking of, Chris is a great performer, even though we don't really like him, but performance. Super Bowl, Dre, Snoop, M, Kendrick, Mary J. Blige. What do y'all think of What do y'all think about that?
That sounds crazy. They're trying to make sure people definitely tune in for their Super Bowl. For sure.
Listen, when I saw this, I almost lost my damn mind. This could be bigger than the damn game.
Even my dad said, "Oh wow, this is gonna be a great Super Bowl halftime show."
Because this checks out every box. White people, you got Eminem. Black people, you got black women, you got Mary J. Blige. Black men, Snoop and Dre and Kendrick. I mean, not to separate, but everybody likes everything and different people like different things. But this checks out every box, in my opinion.
They bring out the aunties with Mary J. though.
Oh my God, yo. Everybody is going to tune in for this. This is gonna like, and even they got universal songs. Like everybody likes Gin and Juice and to the next episode. Like, like that's gonna be whew. Shout out to Jay-Z for making this happen, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fire. I mean, what ones have you enjoyed in the past though?
Which ones have I enjoyed in the past?
Because I can't really think of.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I look at a Super Bowl halftime show and I just be like, "Oh, that was cool." Then I usually forget it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You know what? You know what's funny, right? I'll go to 2 moments while I watch the Super Bowl halftime show with y'all. So I remember one. I think it was the two. They were actually at Rod's place. The first one was I forgot the actual. It was the Patriots and the Rams. We went there, and I think it was who performed. You was
it just me and you and
no that was the Chiefs and 49ers.
Oh yeah.
The Patriots, Rams won. I forgot who it was. A majority of us was there. But
that's when his cousins were doing the Fortnite dances.
Yeah. That was
Maroon 5 and Travis Scott.
Maroon 5, yeah, and Travis.
It was Big Boy.
You know why I remember that? Because everybody thought I didn't know who Maroon 5 was.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Right. Maroon 5 is lit.
White people.
Yeah, like people don't know white people. Like I know that song, I just don't know. I know their songs, I just didn't know them.
Yeah.
But when Big Boy came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like, "Oh, but Peter knows Big Boy." But yeah, he don't know Maroon 5. But yeah, I remember that. And then the one we watched with I think Rod and I think his friend David, right?
Yeah.
That was Shakira.
Okay, I remember that one now. That was
Shakira and J-Lo. So yeah, I remember those. Those were good.
That was a good one.
That was good.
Wasn't better than Janet's, but it was a close second.
See, you remind me of that. Justin Timberlake, you owe Janet Jackson.
No,
you owe her an apology. You know why? Because you did that white boy. I mean, you did that.
No.
She got punished and they let him get away. She got punished. She wasn't invited to the Grammys. She got all of the backlash. And
who told her to not wear a bra? What she wore a bra?
Why did you take that off?
How do you not know it wasn't part of the plan? We don't know that.
Well, listen. Regardless, they should have both been punished. He took it off. He's the one that.
But how do you not know that's not part of the plan? That could have been, and that's why it's like, whoa.
So you gotta. So she gets the blame.
Hey,
she's not the one taking nothing off.
What if it was her idea? Well, she was like, "Hey, we want to make history. Listen,
rip
my shirt off so I can show my titties."
Well, how do we know it's not? He wasn't part of it. If he's part of it, he needs to get some of it too.
Hell no, because she was prepared for it. Ain't no way you just wearing pasty all randomly. No, she knew what was going on.
Listen, man.
Am I wrong?
No. Listen, no.
Peter.
Listen. Regardless, he did that. It's not her.
It's part of the plan. It had to be part of the plan. No way. I've never met any woman that walks around and just has her nipple covered like a Band-Aid. No woman at all.
Hey, man,
not one.
Was she wearing the pasty?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but even
we're gonna figure this out.
Even if okay, fine. Even if that was their idea, they both should have been punished equally.
Hey,
they should have been both. To me, that's just my, but not to get into. JD
was wearing a pasty.
Jermaine Dupri.
Jermaine
Yeah, he
Dupri.
was there. Oh yeah, he was dating her during that time. He was.
Or maybe he went a bit too hard. I don't know. Her outfit just ain't sitting right with me.
Listen, man, listen. Justin Timberlake, you owe Britney Spears and Janet Jackson an apology.
What do you do to Britney? He ain't do nothing to Britney. Britney did that. Britney crazy, bro. I know it ain't one of our talks like that. This needs to be said. Britney is crazy. All right.
Siobhan wasn't here last week. Siobhan wasn't here
like, she is crazy. I'm not saying like she's an adult, she make her own decisions, but she's crazy. That's all that needs to be said. Ain't nothing. Something ain't right with it.
Hey, Chris, the next episode when the Britney conservative thing comes back up, we need to revisit this conversation.
She doesn't need that much. She doesn't need that much control. Like she doesn't have to have like a guard, like basically a parent controlling her whole funds. But she's a little crazy in the head, and that's all right. We all a little crazy. She's just a little crazy and rich.
Listen,
so she don't care.
I agree. She was tweaking for a minute. But
that's how she even got in that situation.
Yeah, she was tweaking for a minute. So, but that doesn't mean Justin Timberlake should go on a public smearing campaign because they broke up and he didn't like the way it happened.
Brad, but he made Cry Me a River. I'm pretty sure that was about Britney. Banger.
That was my
exactly.
That's not so. Shout out to Timberland too. Shout out to Timberland too for making that beat. You know what I'm saying?
Word, hey, respect. But either way, I mean, we know the best songs come after breakups.
Yeah, shout out to Usher. Go through some Usher, JT. Go through some stuff. Y'all make great music.
See, look, that's all I'm saying. Adele,
Confessions.
Oh, come on,
Cry Me a River. Yeah,
but them fire ass songs.
But yeah. Yeah, speaking of issues, Kyrie Irving, he's still becoming an issue for the Brooklyn Nets. This story has been like, I always say Kyrie Irving is one of the most bizarre basketball players. Or I don't want to say bizarre, like, because bizarre sounds disrespectful. Unique. He's you just don't know what you're gonna get from him. I've agreed with some things he's done. I've disagreed with some of his thinking, especially the flat earth thing.
Yeah, but he's backtracked on that, I think.
Yeah.
So I don't know how honestly he's doing that or not. Because, sometimes people just say stuff to, like, get you off their back.
Yeah, B.O.B. was saying some similar stuff, so yeah.
I think he's doing that for attention.
Yeah, I like Kyrie's free spirit, but this vaccination issue is becoming a problem. And what do you guys think he's gonna get vaccinated, or you guys think he's just gonna like play half of the season, away games, or because
he came and play all the away games?
Yeah, LA. Okay, yeah, LA just gave a mandate.
Yeah,
I would say that because there's plenty of cities that have vaccination mandates. So like if they go to play Golden State, he has to miss that game, even though it's just one game. But that's still. That one game could be very pivotal at the end of the season.
Yeah. Can't play in California at all.
Yeah.
Damn, so there goes 4 teams that he can't play against.
There goes the whole Lakers series. If they go to the finals, that goes.
This is true, yeah. And then Brooklyn makes it to the finals, which they should.
I don't know, because for me it's like I get it. I don't like personally. I'm not a fan of the mandates. I don't like the approach to it. But then I also is like, are you gonna like mess up money and a possible? I don't know. It's just tricky. That's a lot. That's my opinion. This is a tricky situation. I don't know what Brooklyn's gonna do, but what do you guys think?
Well, first of all, I want to say, even though I don't necessarily agree with Kyrie, I respect the fact that like he's actually standing his ground. I know, unlike Andrew Wiggins, where he said the NBA made him do it. But at the same time, it's just like I'm pretty sure he could have, just if it was truly that big of a deal, he could have quit. Like, granted, I know that's a big, like, it's a lot of money he's walking away from. But he's been in the league for, correct me if I'm wrong, Peter, about 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah,
he's had several endorsements.
Say more than that.
Yeah,
he graduated 2013 from high school.
It was a 2014. That was when LeBron. He came in the year LeBron went to the Cavs. So 2014.
Yeah,
24. Okay, so he's been here for 7 years.
Yeah,
6.
Okay, so 7 going on 8 years now. He's definitely not hurt for money. He played on Golden State for the past 2-3 years, and he was doing a pretty decent job. So I know he's getting paid well. He's nowhere near hurting for money. If he didn't work for the next 10 years and lived regular, he'd be fine still. So I don't really get his complaint saying the NBA made him do it when he could have. If it truly meant that much to him, he could have walked away.
Yeah, I see your point, but I also see where Wiggins is coming from. Is like, I'm coming into the league, I'm playing this game. The religious mandate, you said no to that, and it's in the like. I don't want to get too political here, but there is legal things. That's why I kind of like this mandate. I'm a little weird about it because legally,
mm-hmm.
and law books, you can do the religious thing to exempt yourself from stuff. So the fact that they're rejecting that, I could get why he feels like, hey, they're forcing me to do this.
Yeah, no, that part I do get, but I'm saying like if me, Chris, if I felt like somebody like my job now that I'm working, felt like they were going against my religious beliefs, and I was like, hey, I don't y'all are forcing me to do something I don't want to do. If I feel like it's against my religion, and they were like, hey, I don't care, you're going to do it, I quit.
Walk away, yeah.
I quit. You stand like granted, like not everybody can do that because of like different money situations and stuff like that. But if I'm in an Andrew Wiggins situation where I'm not hurting for money, I quit.
Yeah. Also, well, yeah. I see where you're coming from. But yeah, Kyrie. I don't know what to tell you, brother. Katie looked confused. Harden looked confused. They asked Steve Nash. He don't even know what's going on. I don't know. You have any thoughts on this, Shamar? Or is this like you're lost in the sauce like me? Because I don't.
Well, I'm a Kyrie. I mean, at least sticking to his guns. Like the whole Wiggins thing is it doesn't sit right. Like, why was your first thing to go to instead of just doing the Kyrie thing? Like, no, I don't want to get it because of this, that, and the third. You went straight for trying to get a religious exemption. Like, you kind of jumped over baby steps before you just said, all right, this is the reason why. Like, the religious exemption, it's like, I mean, when have you ever, like, shown, even though you don't have to show what religion you are, but it's like, and what religion, other than you being Muslim or, like, something, like a Middle Eastern religion, something like that. Like, I don't have much knowledge about that. But like where, I guess in a Catholic and Christian, in the Bible does it say like thou shalt not get this like a vaccine?
If memory serves correctly, I think he's Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah. That's a whole nother. Yeah, Latter-day Saints, Jehovah's Witness. I always say like the subsets, the ones that kind of separate from the Pentecost. If I said that right.
They do that. I mean, I know they play by their own rules, but it's like one of those things. Like, I feel like you shouldn't have just jumped to the straight on this religion. So this is why I can't get it.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure to be in the NBA, you have to be like vaccinated, like the same vaccines you have to get to go to school.
Yeah,
probably need those same vaccines to play in the NBA.
Yeah, I mean that's more common. Like, all right, like I should get measles shot so I don't get measles or whatever. I don't know what vaccine.
Measles, chicken pox.
Yeah. It's like all this shit. It's like, I mean, yeah, like even back then, like polio, like they probably were like, oh, I don't know what this does, but I might not get polio. Fuck it, I might as well take the risk on it. And I mean, everybody else seems to be fine off of this. So it's like one of those things that, hey, but I get it. It's definitely a scary thing to go through. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like the internet hasn't helped at all. Like, I feel like no internet. Maybe more people be bored about it, but like just with the internet, everybody can like give their opinions on it. That's when things get iffy. So Andrew Wiggins, I mean, you got it now, so you can't go back. And Kyrie, if you're this real, how you really feel, stick to your guns, my guy.
Yeah, and again, like I'm not upset for anybody feeling questionable about like taking the vaccine. That it makes sense. Before I like started looking to it and try to do the bit of research I could do on it. I was iffy too, but I'm not down for somebody trying to blame other people for your actions. You did not have to do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Kyrie, for better or for worse, is going to stick to his guns and be like,
And
"Hey, I'm not really with this." So
exactly, I feel like
I'm
Kyrie's gonna say,
this go.
if he doesn't play another NBA game, I mean, his pockets ain't gonna be hurting.
Not at all.
Yeah. I think Kyrie. I think he will eventually do it.
Probably.
But I mean, I like with me.
Kyrie's not the type of person like he doesn't want to move unless he's like well informed. I think though.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like I was kind of like Kyrie. I didn't want to. When it came out, I didn't want to get the shot. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I'd have my, and it wasn't because of no conspiracy theories. It was just other, just normal human things. It's like I'm not rushing to go get a shot. You dig? Like that I don't know much about yet. So I have my reservations about it. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna just follow the guidelines. I don't go out much. But when you have a family, you have different things to think about. You make a decision upon that. But for me, I didn't want to. But once it starts to mess with your chicken.
Yeah, Miss, I'll talk your shit.
I would want to see. I
could just bleep that out if you wanted me to.
I'm gonna part of the telling you to work at the White House. Damn, you people invited in them. It's cool. You got
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just did the whole sound effect for the comedic, but
tell AOC to hit my line too.
Yeah. It's everything that Chris is about to bleep out.
Man, Chris, don't bleep it out. Chris, don't bleep it out. Ain't nothing to worry about, bro. AOC hit my line.
But yeah, once it starts to affect the chicken, and you have to make that decision. So, I mean, I'm fine. I've been feeling good. Hopefully, in a couple of years, I'll still be fine. I'm still taking my herbs and stuff and working out 3-4 times a week. So I'll be all right. We'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? It's damn pandemic. But since we're on the topic of NBA, before I get to the Bozo of the week for Ben Simmons, the NBA season is coming up. What are you guys excited about? What you guys looking forward to watching, seeing? And it's a little early, but your favorites. What teams are your favorites?
I guess just to keep it brief for me.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna rock with my Lakers. And even without Kyrie, the Nets are still a scary team. So I'm but then again, Giannis still over there too. He fresh off his MVP.
Champion.
So I'm gonna keep between them three.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely, excited for the Bulls. We got a couple pickups that look good. I saw the highlights. I didn't watch the game, but I saw the game against the Cavs. They're looking good. I don't know I'm not gonna be like other people who've been talking disrespectful. The person that's watching will probably know who he is, but I'm not gonna make any predictions on what seed will be. I'm just gonna see how this plays out. It's new players, new system, and you just don't know, especially in this new Eastern Conference. I feel like the East is like it's becoming a little bit more like the West, where you're like, it's not it's not like no team is set stone except the top heavy teams. They're set to be top 3-4, but everything from 5 to like 8, like you really don't know. So I don't know what the Bulls will be. Hopefully they'll be good. I'm praying. But that's the team I'm going to be excited to watch. Luka, the Bulls.
You like Crusoe edition?
Yeah, he's a nice edition. What I like about this edition, like I like go-getters. So they're just hope they play with that spirit. But Look, obviously the Bulls, Luka, Ja, my guy Zion. Even though he's a little big, he's gotten way big. So I hope he don't get hurt.
You can tell.
Hopefully he don't get hurt. But and obviously the Nets, they're with Kyrie or without, they're gonna be dangerous. I'm not too sure about the Lakers. I think people are gonna be sleeping on the Suns and the Nuggets.
Which is kind of crazy because they were just so good,
Yeah, I'm telling you, the Nuggets and the Suns, bro. I'll be right. Like I respect LeBron, AD, Russell Westbrook, Carmelo, and Dwight and the rest. But that young energy coming from the Nuggets and what's it called? The Suns who've been there and know how to win. I'm gonna keep my eye on that, but it's gonna be an exciting season.
Yeah, I mean, like the Suns, Nuggets, Jazz all get slept on because like they just unpopular teams. Yeah. But you gotta remember, like they, as far as I'm concerned, they could probably strike down any giant in the NBA as well.
The Jazz, out of those three, the Jazz is the one where I'm not too sold on. I believe in Donovan Mitchell. I just don't believe in Rudy Gobert. I just think he's.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying don't sleep on.
I'm not gonna sleep
because you gonna come in thinking they soft and Donovan Mitchell gonna throw it down your throat.
He's the only reason why I would get them to go forward. But
he really, to me, if he feels like the type of player who will force you to like win, and what I mean by that, I mean like he's a I'll do it all by myself type of guy.
Dwayne Wade with a 3-point shot.
Yeah. Thinking about Jimmy when I was saying that, but yeah, that too.
Yeah, Jimmy's a good. But yeah, I think it's gonna be.
Imagine those two on the same team. That'd be kind of
that would be players like Rudy Gobert would complain that they're getting yelled at too much.
I'm not saying. I'm saying like Donovan would be with Jimmy, not Jimmy be with Donovan.
Oh, like Donovan Mitchell on the Heat type. Yeah. Lord have mercy. They no, don't do that. No, don't do that. They're not ready for that. Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and they already got Victor Oladipo creeping up. He's not a slouch. No,
he's not. He's not.
The league wouldn't allow that. That's too. It's gonna be too much DSS energy. You know what I'm saying? Too much Starsky. They're gonna be scaring people to coming in the arena. So I add Patrick Beverly. I add Patrick Beverly.
Soft.
Patrick Beverly.
That's what I said.
Patrick Beverly.
I was waiting for the response from Peter.
That's some felonies there.
All talk.
What do you mean all talk? Okay,
right.
You know where he's from?
He's from. I don't care where he's from. Ben Simmons will whoop his ass. Ben Simmons from Australia, bro. He's seen spiders bigger than Patrick Beverly.
I'll take off my glasses for this one. Who will beat who up?
Ben Simmons,
the nigga that was scared of. Wait. The nigga that was scared of Trae Young is gonna beat up Patrick Beverly. Are you high?
That's different. The King of New York or Patrick Beverly? A homeless man, the King of New York, or a homeless man that looks like,
you think
or the man that looks like he's homeless
Trae
on New York.
Young can fuck with Patrick Beverly? You think a dweeb? He will get his ass kissed. I mean, whooped.
Yo, pause. Fast forward. Just kidding.
That paused me for a second.
Patrick Beverly will get that man hurt.
Like I said, the King of New York versus the homeless man from New York.
The homeless man will whoop his ass. He gonna DMX him.
Right. Like I said, Ben Simmons has fought a kangaroo before. He's from Australia. He's seen a kangaroo. He's fought a kangaroo. He's seen spiders bigger than Patrick Beverly.
You can't even shoot a damn basketball. You want to talk about
But he can fight a kangaroo. Can Patrick Beverly do that? No, he can just stomp on people and push them around like he's a bully. Hell no, you're little. You're a bitch.
Chris, I need you to blurt that out because that was a mistake.
Blur what out?
Blur what out? Keep what I said.
No, blow what I said. I said something.
Oh no, keep that too. Nope. And use it as a reel. We're putting it as a reel. And we're tagging everybody.
Any thoughts of the NBA season before I give Ben Simmons Bozo of the week?
Nah, that's it. You got it.
Raptors are weighing it all. That's all that needs to be said and carry on.
Here we go with this. Who with Scotty Barnes and who else? Okay, here we go with this Drake thing.
Got a little chilly in my room.
Listen, what's his name? Don't play for the Raptors anymore. Is that what's his name? Vince Carter. I respect him, but he's not going to save you.
What you mean? Dang, my head's cold too. Fuck.
Oh yeah, audience. I meant ass kicked.
No, he didn't. He said what he said.
Yeah, I meant ass kicked. It was a mistake. Pause.
I guess I'll leave it in then.
Leave it in for entertainment value. But it was kicked. Not what I accidentally said.
Ass kiss.
Listen,
kiss ass.
He'll take him to the penitentiary, and Trey
and then he'll kiss his ass.
They'll be forced to do that to other niggas. Pause.
No. You said Beverly will kiss his ass. Fuck her up.
Yeah.
All right, carry on to your Bozo of the week.
Speaking of people that need to get their ass kicked.
Kiss.
Pause. Ben Simmons.
Fast forward.
You need to get Bozo of the week. I was supposed to give it to you last week for just your foolery, but I'm giving it to you this week because it just seems like you just can't stand on your own feet as a man and make a decision. Okay. First, you decide to hold out. You know, you have the whole situation, the playoffs, fine. It wasn't all your fault. You feel like everybody's blaming you or whatever. You don't want to come back to the training camp. You don't want to talk to your teammates to come back. Now there's a report that you're worried about your money and and you're considering coming back. What is it with you, man? Stand on your own feet. What do you want to do? You want to hold out and get traded, or you want to go back? What is it, my dude? It just seems like you don't have the heart to stand on anything.
He probably thought they were going to give him more money.
You're losing money, bro. Either you're gonna go back and play with the people you alienated and threw under the bus, or you're gonna lose money. Pick one. But you just want to be. But you know, you just. I don't know if you feel like the world is yours or what.
Bro, he's fought a kangaroo before. The world is yours.
Listen,
I've seen it.
Listen, Ben, you're the epitome of a little privileged kid that doesn't know what they want. Listen, I hope this is figured out because I'm tired of talking about this. It just seems like every week you keep making the news. First, you threw Joel Embiid under the bus. Then you didn't want to see your teammates. You're having to hold out, and now you're considering going back because you realize you're going to lose $36 million. And last week, I was grilling you for missing $8.25 million for skipping. I was grilling you. Now you want to go back?
I'll go back for 36.
8.2. Like, stand on your own feet. Be a damn man. This is why Philly. And now you see Philly. There was if you know the wrestling promotion AEW, they're competing with WWE, and they were in Philly. Out of nowhere, they just started saying, "Fuck Ben Simmons." Fuck Ben Simmons.
they know what their fan base like.
I was gonna say Philly would do that regardless.
Yeah,
I know, but the fact that they're doing it at a random AEW event just shows you that, bro.
It's Philly. It's Philly.
But I'm just that's what I'm saying. The fact that you're not ready, bro. Make a decision on what you want to do. Because regardless of what you're about to do, you're going to get this. You're going to get this smoke. So be a man. God damn it, like soft ass pancake niggas. Like, it's not, I'm not even trying to make a light skin joke. I'm not even trying to make a light skin. I'm just, it's not a light skin joke.
But you just did the, hold on. Would you, like pancake. You just gonna throw that in. I'm not even talking about him being light skinned. Just throwing a random pancake.
Better yet, cupcake, if that's better.
It's not. No, the point is, why are you going like, hey.
Indicate a pancake is soft, right?
Yeah, but still, I mean, because
it could be it could be.
I don't know if you remember this. You had a history of calling people pancake or pancake batter. Okay.
Waffle colored. Vanilla wafers.
Yeah,
it can go on and on.
I'm guilty of I'm not even say discriminate. I'm guilty of making a lot of jokes, unflattering jokes about the light-skinned man, but sometimes they just make it easy for me. Okay. In this case, it's not even that. He's just not trying to be a man. He's just being a cupcake.
Wait. So let me throw this situation at you. You put yourself in Ben Simmons' situation where I'm not like, I agree with you. Like, yeah, you gotta be a man, but let's say you didn't like the people you worked with, or you're beefing with them, and you went out, and there's a way out.
Yeah.
So you're trying your best to get your way out. But the team is like, well, we want way more than we know we're going to get for you. Because I think everybody knows Philly wants the world for Ben Simmons.
Yep.
But the world will not give what Philly wants for Ben Simmons. So it's like, you have somebody that doesn't want to be there. And I don't think they want him either at this point.
Yep.
Because at this point, like, the drama has already reached its boiling point to where it's like, it's not fixable. So if you're Philly, what would you do in your situation? If you're a GM for Philly, are you trading him or are you just telling him straight up, you got to play for us? I don't care. You got to play for us.
GM or if I'm him?
Both situations.
If I'm him, I would have played it like this. I messed up in the playoffs. They messed up. I want to leave. Let me go back to camp and let's work this out professionally. Because what he's doing now, him holding out, he's going to lose money. And he's also getting flack from the fans, his teammates. It's like he's losing on all ends and you don't know what to do. So I would try to handle it professionally. Just go back, get my value up so it'll be easy to trade. Because I'm telling you, the teams they're trying to trade him to, like the Pacers, or take him to some random team in the West, he might not be an all-star again.
If he gets still on a team where he's going to be like the best player, he's going to be stuck.
Yeah, so
he should have been all-star to begin with, but yeah.
I would try to work it out. I would try to, like, similar to what James Harden did. You know what I'm saying? Like that approach.
But James Harden came into the season overweight. Like, as soon as he got traded, that's when he started playing. That's when he started taking it seriously.
But at least he came to camp.
He didn't come to camp. He skipped camp. He skipped camp, but he came back to the team, and he didn't really. Yeah, when the season started,
he didn't make an awkward situation at first.
That nigga said, "I want to be gone." He basically did.
And also, Peter, you gotta remember, like, even if he did do a James Harden, what value, what team is actually looking to him for value? Like, because James Harden, even though he was out of shape, still had that value.
Okay, but he was out of shape. He had value, right? But Ben is in a situation. But James is a different type of player. His contract's in a different situation.
I know, but the example you said, like, you do it like James Harden.
Okay, let me.
Boom.
Fine. When I meant James Harden, I meant go back.
Dark skin 0.
Wait. No. Hear me out. When I meant James Harden is go back. And don't throw people under the bus.
But to be fair,
he went back.
No, but Doc Rivers threw him under the bus right after the playoff game.
That is cool.
It's like, come on now. If you're gonna, let's say on the podcast right now, if you after this, like, you did an interview saying Shamar ain't really it, like, not saying not saying my name directly, but you know who you're speaking about. And then, like, I'm like, well, if that's how you feel, hold on, wait. Like, why am I getting blamed when it's a team game? Like, I get what you're saying. He should definitely handle this a lot better. 100%. You're not wrong. 100% agree with you. He should handle that a lot better. But at the same time, you can't keep throwing rocks at me and expecting me not to fight back. Eventually, I'm going to have to do something.
Okay, fine. I get that. 100%. But I've seen guys like, and they're different players. Kobe Bryant, Jimmy Butler, all that. They didn't want to pay Jimmy Butler in Minnesota. They literally paid. Like when Jimmy Butler took Minnesota to the playoffs, they literally paid Karl Anthony Towns and Wiggins big. Well, Cat, you give him that because he's talented. Mm-hmm. Wiggins, they gave him a big ass contract, and they didn't give Jimmy that contract,
which is crazy.
And you know what Jimmy did? Jimmy requested for a trade before, and he still went back to camp. Even though that was a big ass insult, then they gave you the money. Fine. They threw you under the bus. I get it. But go back and work this out in a way that he's stuck right now. He's stuck.
Yeah, but it's kind of like what we talked about last week too, though, Pierce. It's just like a whole mentality thing. Like, nobody's going to punk Jimmy in any situation. I don't see many situations in regular life where you're just going to just punk Jimmy. But Ben Simmons is a dude who just does not have that mentality.
Yeah, and that's what comes
for whatever reason, he just is easily discouraged and he needs his hand held. And we all know people like that. But you know what? Most of those people, even if they are athletically gifted, they aren't made to be like professional athletes because they don't have the mentality to hold up with it.
And that's where, like I said before, it just comes down to him being a man and standing on his own feet.
I would push back on that. Because that's a take a lot of people say about like some athletes, like not just Ben Simmons, but a lot of like no matter what the sport is, like sometimes they're not mentally tough. But I feel like you have to be like they're probably not mentally tough compared to what we think of, like you said, like Kobe, your Jordan, your Jimmy Butlers. But like that's at like the tippity top of mentally tough. Like people who are like you can say the meanest things in the world to them, and they will look at you, smile, and then give you 50 points right then and there. But to be a professional athlete. Just working with athletes in general, like I see it right now on the college level. It's like that's where you see like some people aren't meant for college athletics. Like, but I feel like to be a professional athlete, like there's a bare minimum. And I would say Ben Simmons, especially in basketball, where only 12 times 30, no more than I would say 300. My math is probably off, but no more than like 300 guys make the league. So you have to have some type of dog in you to look at somebody and be like, I'm going to take your spot. And then on a team where there's 12 to 15 guys and look at them, like, I'm going to be the starting point guard or whatever. I'm going to be the starting. So it's like there's levels to it. So I think we can't keep comparing it to the higher end of the mental toughness game. Like you got to not say he's definitely like when it comes to basketball players, he might be on the lower end of the spectrum. But it's like for us to say that he's not mentally tough, I think that's like kind of discrediting his ability. Because, like I said, you have to be mentally tough to be a professional athlete.
That's fair. And to be fair, my example last week was Kwame Brown.
Yeah,
because like he was beat up in the league like the whole time, but just like he knew what he was in there, and he had to do, and so he just kind of just stayed in for his 10 years or however long, and just dipped out afterwards. Yeah,
get paid and leave.
My only pushback on that, Shamar, is okay. The fact you're in the league, all that, true. But if you can't want to be on the LeBron, Kobe level, because that's what he wants. And then
that's true, yeah. That's true. I mean, yeah.
That's my only pushback.
He definitely has to be tougher. Especially, I mean, I think everybody would say he's not a number one option. Honestly, he's not even a number 2 or number 3 option.
Nah.
Like, I think everybody that watches basketball can say that. So, like, that's when he needs to check his own ego. Either check your own ego or you need to get mentally tough, like you said. So that part I do agree with. Like, he has to choose one of the other two, like one of those two options. Because with the route you're on right now, you're not mentally tough to be the number one option.
No.
Even though you have to be like, you don't have to be crazy mentally tough, but like, you just don't have what it takes to be a number one option, skill wise and all that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you give him the ball the last chance shot. It's like, might as well just walk up the court now and just head to the locker with your head down.
Especially, there was a picture. I will share it to you guys. There's a picture where Trae Young is like this, and he just
right. But that's different. That's a king of New York. That's the king of New York.
No.
That's the king of New York. That's a different situation. If I saw the king of New York, I'd probably just hand him the ball myself. Like, here,
you in this trolling thing.
It's
not trolling. Exactly.
I don't care if it's the king. Listen, I don't care if it's Suge Knight. Shoot the dang ball.
Nah, Suge Knight probably just gonna shoot you just cause.
You shoot the ball, he shoot you.
Exactly.
That's the life and death right there. That's just survival.
At that point, you just gotta drop it and put your hands up and like, all right, man, you win.
Well, Ben, the fact that you were scared of this little dweeb should just tell me.
King of New York.
Dweeb.
King of New York.
This tells me everything. But
I'm gonna send you a Trae Young jersey.
Listen,
it's gonna be a throwback one too, so you're gonna wear it because I know it's gonna be a throwback one. You be like, damn,
a throwback one. I'll just sell it.
Bro, I get my shit from China, bro. You ain't selling it.
You want to get me a China? You know what? When the Bulls destroy the Hawks in the game, I'm gonna just burn it. Simple.
Damn.
Why would I?
Don't get Peter a gift. He's going. If you don't like it, he's gonna burn it. That's fucked up.
Right.
Burn it.
Gonna do like them people with Nike a couple years ago. This is what I think of your Nike. Just like you bought it to burn it.
Yeah, bro. Oh, that's honestly. I mean, those are bozos just in general. Like people who do that shit. It's like, why would you buy something just so you can? Yeah, this is how I feel about you. Like, what? You just put money in their pocket,
right? Because honestly, it's counterproductive. Because like after you buy it, they don't care what you do with it.
Yeah, like I can really care less.
Not to go on a tangent, but I remember when I watched the Strata Compton movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ice Cube was like, "Man, yo, they burning our records, they destroying our records," and Eazy-E was like, "They bought them shits. We got that money."
Exactly. I say
do whatever they want.
Stupid.
But yeah, Ben, you're a bozo. You're a third-time offender.
Damn,
you might get bozo of the year. You're a third-time
3 strikes, you're out. Peter gonna run up on you next time. But it's you from Australia. You fight kangaroos, so it ain't nothing.
He got spiders in his pockets. He good,
bruh. Spider-Man.
Right.
Oh God,
the real Miles Morales.
This is one.
The real Miles Morales.
This is one hell of an episode already. But the one gotta go.
Strap in now.
Yeah, one gotta go. So Shamar, we premiered a new segment called "One Gotta Go." It's something we'll be doing. When we don't have that many topics to go across, this is something we could do because this is something that it could trip people up. I don't know. Well, this one could. The 4 that I made could. Last week, I think I got some good ones, but this one I have one especially for you, Jamar. This one for you. Like this will be easy for me because I know what I'm going to say off the rip. But it'll be
which light skin I got to get rid of.
All right, let's start the one gotta go. We're gonna start and people out there, light skinned men out there. I'm not. All this is jokes. Please don't take it seriously.
See, told you how to do with light skinned men.
And it's not. It's not that. But I just want to put this out there before they, they cancel me or something like. Yeah, but one gotta go. Let's do albums first. Take Care. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Forest Hill Drive, A Good Kid, Mad City. I saw this somewhere. That's this one that I had to tone with this one. Which one? Was
this to me too, or did we have this one last week?
No, this one's new.
Okay. Good Kid, Mad City.
One gotta go.
Oh, one gotta go.
One gotta go. One's gotta leave. Bye.
See, bro, I be tripping, man. My concentration.
You said what's this quickness, Chris? I was like, damn, that's how you feel about Kendrick? Shit, I thought you was a Kendrick fan.
Let
me repeat the albums. Take Care, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Forest Hill Drive, Good Kid, Mad City. One Gotta Go.
Oh, Take Care.
Chris, how dare you?
It's really between two albums here.
Just say you want to get rid of Take Care, bro. Come on now, stop wasting people's time. You know you want to say it.
No, I like that. I like that album, but it's like
I know, but we know which one you want to get rid of.
But I like Forest Hill Drive. I'm
getting rid of Forest Hill Drive.
I'm getting rid of. I like Take
Care. Oh yeah, nah.
I would have to go Take Care because.
Told you. Come on now, I know this man like the back of my hand. I know it like the back of my hand. He hates us.
I mean, Chris said the same thing. Chris said the same thing. So
it's all right. Chris defends us most of the time, so we good.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Solid 80-20.
Yeah. Hey, we'll take that split. Better than the Peter 90, 10-90.
95.
Honestly, it's like it's really like that 99.99.
Yeah.
All right. This next one, I have an interesting take on this. One Gotta Go. Janet Jackson. Well, this is female R&B and pop. Janet Jackson, Beyonce, Rihanna, Mary J. Blige. One Gotta Go.
Janet.
I'm gonna say Mary J. only because you gotta be in the mood for it.
You know what?
I'm not listening to Mary J. in any mood.
Wow. Okay. I can never get rid of Mary J. Blige. Beyonce is Beyonce.
So
no, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of Beyonce.
Ooh, the Beehive gonna whoop your ass, Chris.
Okay.
Get him.
Elaborate.
Like you can. I never feel any type of way when I listen to Beyonce's music.
Okay, fine.
Wait. Question. All right, if we get rid of the music, do we get rid of the features they have as well, or is it just their solo songs? Because I could change everything. All right, I'm still getting rid of Janet, but throw that out there.
Chris, you said Beyonce, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of Rihanna. Strictly off of the fact she went back to Chris Brown. That pissed me off. Yeah, and it just seems like I like her music, but she's a toxic female. I can't get rid of Janet Jackson, yo. Janet Jackson is like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Nah. I can't because I was thinking it's gonna be Janet or Rihanna because Mary J. Blige and Beyonce are like R&B, like, you know.